Double upload Matt in the building. What's good, y'all? Hope you're having a blessed day. Also, news reporting Matt in the building. Man, oh man, do we have just an unreal and crazy situation to talk about in today's news video. It's crazy, like I said. So if you're new to the channel and love basketball content, what are you doing? Join the family. Hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. And without further ado, let's dive straight into the news. Before we get into this video, I gotta say that I was going to double upload something else. I already made the video, was about to post it, but everybody started DMing this on Instagram. So if you want to DM me news like this, go ahead, feel free to follow my Instagram, but shout out to you guys. So yes, tomorrow we will also have another double upload, kicking off the new year, right? But this double upload, it's not going to be really exciting, at least for today. All of this happened Wednesday, I believe. Not too sure about that. Let me know in the comment section, but it's being released today, which is Thursday when I'm making this video, that there was a deadly DUI. And that's not a big deal. We see wrecks and DUIs all the time. But what is a big deal is that there was a star high school basketball recruit that was involved in it. Today, it's being reported that the driver who's getting charged with the DUI was driving a Challenger, and he was identified as a 19-year-old Zayon Collins. This isn't just some average Joe either, although I've never heard of him personally. I did my research and he's a top UNLV basketball commit. He also went to Bishop Gorman High School, and if you know anything about high school basketball, you know that is a very prestigious school. First and foremost, before we go any farther, my prayers and thoughts go out to all the families, not just a certain family, every single person involved. Zion, the driver, I know. He's getting a ton of hate on Instagram, and guys, please, if you support me, just listen to this. I'm so serious. He's going through so much right now. Do not send hate towards his way. We all make mistakes in life. He made a mistake. He knows he made a mistake. He doesn't need you to attack him for it. I can't put enough emphasis on that. I'll touch later on that in the video. But like I said, my prayers go out to his family and the other family involved. This also happens at an ironic time, especially when I'm filming this video because it's New Year's. Everyone's going to be, doing some drinking and whatnot. So if you're out there and you drink or whatnot, do not get behind the wheel. Call a friend or do something. We're gonna have a little motivational Matt in the building real quick. Me personally, I've never drank a day in my life, just for personal reasons if you're wondering. But if you do, I know it's embarrassing to tell your parents you're doing it, but trust me, if you call them and tell them you need a ride, it'd be better than doing what this kid just did. I will not be putting his Instagram or any of his handles on the screen because I don't want to send any hate towards his way. But on Instagram, let's just say, things aren't looking good in his comment section right now. The same goes for Twitter. Everyone went to Twitter when this happened, and they're just saying terrible things about the kid, and that's not what it's about. He needs people to be there for him. I understand he didn't make a bright choice, but he doesn't need everyone to beat him down for it. Just for example, this person said, bad mistake or not, I can't feel bad for Zayon Collins. As much as I feel for the man's family now suffering, he still made an effort to go drive under the influence and took someone's life. Like I said, I'm not flexing that I don't drink, but I'm just trying to relate to the situation. I guess I can't say I do understand, but I called some of my friends who do drink, and they said they do get why he tried to do this. Especially the ages between 18 to 22, because you don't want to tell your parents you're drinking, and you just want to try to make it home without them knowing. Bottom line is, I'm not taking up for him whatsoever. He made a bad choice, but there's no reason to send all of this negative energy towards him. I know. You're sitting there thinking, yo Matt, so what's next for him? What's going on right now? And I have some answers. Today, he already made his initial appearance at the Regional Justice Center today on the charges of the DUI causing the death. Also today, he was charged with a DUI resulting in a death and reckless driving resulting in death. The judge allowed release with no bail. He cannot drive and must have electronic monitoring. The reason for not having a bail is because of the few reasons, including no criminal history, due in court in 1 week. As you see on your screen right here, I'm going to throw up a picture of the car wreck, and wow, just wow, that is completely unbelievable. That's one of the worst accidents I've ever seen, whether in person or just on camera. Another thing too I want to touch on is, I know a lot of you kids, you get these brand new cars in high school, but I'm gonna be honest, no girl's impressed with you revving your engine or going 90 or 100 miles per hour. I'm not gonna assume anything, but just by going off of the damages, it looks like he was going pretty fast. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say he was not going the speed limit. Let me know what you think in the comment section, but there's no way. The only way you should ever go fast, and only safe way, is if you're on the interstate. Besides that, there's no point, and you're just being dangerous. Also leading on to why he got let go and on bail was because there was no real problems with him in the community. He hasn't been in a lot of criminal stuff, so that's why. Now, moving on with our video, the whole court system and whatnot, whether you charge somebody, it's kind of crazy. Crazy is a word I'm going to use a lot in this video, quite frankly, because this situation is. Aaron Torres on Twitter said, "This is flat out one of the craziest stories I've ever seen. Zayon Collins, a top 50 high school basketball recruit committed to UNLV, was booked on suspicion of a DUI in an accident that killed a man today." So basically, if you guys don't know what that means, or maybe I'm saying this wrong, let me know in the comment section, is he's not actually charged with this DUI death just yet. He was booked on it, and obviously he's more than likely gonna plead guilty, but as of right now, when I'm making this video, nothing's official. Out of respect for Zayon Collins, I will not be putting his mugshot up on the screen. I'm gonna throw up some other pictures of him, but nothing like that, because I do not believe in kicking a man when he's down, and he's most certainly down at the moment. Maybe some of you have heard of this guy, I haven't, but apparently he was a big deal. A lot of people on Twitter were saying he was one of the best basketball recruits I've ever seen, and here's what this person had to say. "I literally feel sick to my stomach right now. Zayon Collins was one of UNLV's basketball's most important recruits in program history." Those are some pretty good and high praise words for a guy. This whole matter has gotten so big that UNLV themselves have released this statement. "We are aware of the tragic event that occurred yesterday and are in the process of gathering more information. Our hearts go out to the families and friends of those impacted." I know some of you may be curious of who else was involved, and the guy who did pass away was sadly a 52-year-old man. Of course, just like any situation with this, there's been so many things leaked, I don't know what to think is true and what's not true. A news channel today said the officer said there was a quote-unquote green leafy substance found in the car. Adding to that the officers also said that Zayon Collins was under the influence of Mary Jane. I also understand some of you, if you don't know who he is, you're wondering how good he is, and on most recruiting websites, he's a 4-star recruit and ranked in the top 100. Like I said earlier in this video, this isn't just some average person, this is a star. I know I've said it once, but I'm going to say it again. I just can't get over the fact that when people do stuff like this, especially kids, people go online and bash and bash and bash them like they've never done anything wrong in their lives. This guy made the mistake, and guess what? He's going to face the consequences, not anybody else. He's gonna face everything that comes with this, so just let him be. I could understand why you would hate this guy if he robbed a bank and got away with it, but that's not the case. He's gonna be charged more than likely. And I don't know how this situation's gonna play out, and I'm wishing the best for both sides, but honestly, even if it doesn't play out in the way you wanted it to, why would you care? Why would you want to see another man fall in life? It doesn't make any sense to me. We should be lifting and bringing people up, not putting them down. Y'all know me though, I'm different, I'm built different. Maybe some of you are 1%ers out there and you think the way I think. And as always, I'm very curious, especially about this. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. This video kind of came to an abrupt end, but I think it suits it best. Like I said, let me know what you think down below. But with all that being said, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. If you're new to the channel, what are you doing? Join the family. Hit that subscribe button and leave a like for more. You want to be part of the first 100K, so you might as well join. I'm rambling too much. Let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.